Alright, hello and welcome to the demo for ReSetna. I did already start this, so I did kind of go through the tutorial, so I'm going to kind of skip that. I will be playing with the controller, but I just want to point out that at least right now, at this moment in time, on the 10th of October at 7:42 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, you cannot use your controller in the menu, which is kind of weird, because once you get into the game, you can use your controller, so I don't know, it's a little bit on the strange side, but we'll kind of make do because of my robot friends. I guess the problem with skipping the tutorial for this video means you kind of miss out on the actual story portion. It's a kind of cool intro. There's not like a whole lot going on. It's a little bit long-winded, I guess, which is the rate in which it kind of plays through. But it's not bad. Like, I mean, it's, you know... Man, I cannot get the dodge right for those things. Anyway, the long story short of it, in not so many terms, is we're a robot, as you can see, a delightful robot at that, and essentially what has happened is there's some kind of shenanigans happening, so you've been kind of made to kind of deal with the problem, I guess. Yeah, this guy, he's got swords. I'm sorry, I was trying to look and see. There's obviously like there's a bit of a delay when it comes, not a delay, but there's a cooldown for your dodge, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is, and I didn't put two and two together. One thing that I have, you know, already like identified in the video that nobody gets to watch because I didn't keep it, but I really like that the game in the kind of creation of these levels, we have a lot going on. We have like well, I guess the best way to really explain it is just a lot of Metroidvanias will run into the issue. I'm drinking coffee, so apologize for standing still. A lot of Metroidvanias will put you in a situation where like the level design just looks so flat and uninspired. And I think because a lot of these a lot of this area, we have a lot going on. We have, you know, stuff coming out of the ceilings. We have... I don't know, I was trying to do this. Yeah, there we go. We just have a lot going on. Like, it looks very much like, you know, it seems like something has actually happened here that is not necessarily, you know, something that would be considered a, you know, happy experience, I guess, with all the different things that are going on. Let's see. I don't need that right now because I don't have any chips. I can't afford any chips anyway right now at this point. Oh, actually, I might be able to. It was more if I wanted to look at the map and kind of get an idea of like where to go. Seems like that is probably the goal. But, or that's a safe spot, perhaps. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go down. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to earn enough to feel comfortable with, you know, getting the you know, to buy some chips to do some upgrades. But I will. Hopefully soon. I thought like there was a save spot or something over here. One thing I don't like about the block system is you have to get it right the first time. If you miss that first block and you try to, you know, get back into it to, you know, do what you need to do, you're kind of hosed. It's almost like, yeah, so I died anyway. It's almost like you get, stunned if you don't, kind of pull things off, you know, right. Let's see, healing charge, potency, player health, regenerating health. None of these are really what I want. Like, I would like something a bit better, but I guess we will go with that. The only thing I can afford right now. Yeah, well, this is as good as we're gonna get for now. It'll just take some time to get there. But anyway, when it comes to the combat, I do like it. Like, I think it's pretty good. We have like that kind of strong attack, like with this little dash thing. It's pretty decent. But yeah, the blocking and dodging mechanics for me, they just feel a little bit off. Because part of the problem is, like I said, if you kind of screw up and you miss, or even if you don't miss, but they get a hit on you, you just feel locked in place. And I make sure I'm not skipping anything. Alright, I'm gonna try going to the right this time. I am a little disappointed that of the upgrades that we get, you know, right here in the beginning, we don't have something that would be more, you know, combat related, like as far as something that gives us more damage. I don't know, I feel like that would have been like a pretty good thing to get from the get-go, but being able to regenerate health, I think, is going to go a long way for me. And you upgrade it with enough stuff, it'll be pretty cool. Really dig the... oh, I didn't even see that thing. I really dig the atmosphere. It's very, very... I don't know, it's kind of like this kind of apocalypse vibe, like something terrible has happened. The robot designs are really cool. Like, obviously, I'm a robot, but I have, like, a little bit of, well, I shouldn't say a little bit. That makes it sound like it's not a lot, but there's a bit of character in it, you know, to give it, like, almost a human-esque appearance, which I think is always pretty cool. So I can, you know, there's something upstairs and downstairs. We'll go upstairs first. I already come this far. But I think, like, you know, as a human player, it's always nice to experience, I guess, you know, a character that has a human appearance. You know, because then we relate to it a little bit more. I feel kind of bad that we're like killing all these robots. Like I feel like like we're making a bit of a mistake. Like maybe they don't all need to be, you know, destroyed. I can see where all these places are going to come in handy once I get the double jump. Double jump is the thing that I'm looking for. Anybody that has watched me play games anybody who has watched me play games before will know that I'm not a big advocate for the double jump. Double jump isn't something that is it's not really just, I don't know, it's just not something that I consider ideal. It just never makes any sense except for when it does. And I think a lot of games take a shortcut and just they don't really describe why you're able to double jump, and it just seems kind of silly. And this, obviously, I haven't double jumped yet because I haven't unlocked it, but it appears like what's going to happen is it's going to be, you know, robot inspired with something that actually makes sense. So I'm cautiously optimistic. And at some point, I will really get the blocking and dodging down like perfect, and I will make the combat look so much cooler than I currently am. And I feel like I've found a dead end, and I'm gonna have to go back over here to this way that was basically death for me before. Oh, that sucks. Traveling in here for nothing outside of like just kind of doing a little exploration stuff. Yeah, well, you know, good news day. This is a very fun demo thus far. I mean, that's it. That was what I was going to say. I'm definitely really enjoying it. The level design has been really good thus far. I really like the makeup of the levels too. I think that's like the biggest selling point. I'm gonna run away because these guys are they might like actually kill me. Ah, well, never mind. I guess I should have more faith in myself, more confidence. It's kind of hard because sometimes stuff is difficult. And I guess I will try to go to the right after I get down. Like, the nice thing is I'm getting a lot of these, whatever these points are that I use to purchase items. And I'm glad that when you die you don't lose them, but at the same time, like, I don't really know that the stuff that I can get is actually worth it. Oh, sweet. Save and a teleport place. That's good news. Totally worth going this way. Check with my dude bros. Let's see, we can see, like, none of these are like things that are good. Healing charges is a 4. I guess I'll take that. And then I don't have any more money, but I like the Tetris aspect. Tetris is like one of my favorite puzzle games. It's like one of the only puzzle games I'm actually pretty decent at too. Alright. I just really want like something to increase the damage I do. Like, it's great to have like a whole bunch of extra health, but it's not gonna do you a whole bunch of good if you can't you know, stay alive long enough to kill things. Alright, you know, one thing that I will say that I wish the game had is a button that automatically brought up the map. To have to go into the menu every time to bring up the map, it's not like the end of the world or anything, it's not that bad, but it's definitely not the ideal situation. I wish I could just bring up the map and look at it. I'm somebody who I need the ability to kind of check where I'm going quite often, otherwise I might get lost. Like I kind of struggle with Google Maps. Even if I'm not familiar with the location or anything, it can be something that's a little bit on the frustrating side to kind of figure out where I am. So I do wish this had the ability to bring up our map automatically instead of having to go to the main menu, but it's not a huge deal. Just a minor inconvenience. Okay, let me do some planning here. Looks like we're gonna have to go down. And I think to the left. So we shall see. Oh wait, hold on. This takes us up, but where would this go? You know what? I'm gonna check this out. I think this might take us somewhere. I don't know where it takes us. I know what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the place that will give us the double jump, but I don't know where any of that is, so it's just a matter of, you know, hoping for the best. Okay, that is a locked basement floor. Oh, probably a cellar door. There was a band once, I don't remember the name of them, but they had a song called Cellar Door. That's pretty catchy. Man, we're getting like all the teleports. Okay. This makes me think I've found the boss, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's some kind of worm robot. Okay. Well, it's not the double jump robot. I kind of hoped it would be, but... Alright, so the quest is up here. Oh, alright. Guess we're gonna go check that out. It seems like I didn't, seems like I didn't find whatever it was, that the quest was alluding to, but... Oh, I don't know if it's like... It's actually like down here instead. It honestly feels like it might be just like beneficial to try to find as many of the save and teleport locations as possible. And oh, well, sweet. I actually thought I was gonna have to fight somebody for double jump, but that is not the case. But anyway, like I was saying, I feel like it might be more beneficial to just try to find as many of the save and teleport locations as possible, and then once you have those, then you kind of start doing more of the exploration. And the reason I say that is just because what's available here for us to explore, I mean, there's quite a bit. So what better way to make sure you're able to kind of get around pretty quickly than to kind of go through and hit all these places. I wish it told me what quest that was. Because I feel like the quest item was the double jump, which I now have. So I don't quite know what it is that quest is down there. I wish we had a little bit more information. On what that was. Oh, what's this thing? Talk. Okay, well... I don't know that I was actually able to talk to it. I think I just kind of opened the door. Save it and teleport. I think I'm gonna go back down here in a second, but I want to go and see what we can buy. Here we are, 23 minutes into it, and I'm honestly, I've just been having a kind of a really good time. The more I play, the better at the combat I become, I think. Like, I mean, I might be just telling myself that to make myself feel better. But, no, I mean, I legitimately do think that, I'm doing a fairly decent job. All the way left. There's a really nice progression system. Like it didn't take me that long at all to unlock almost everything that they had at the shop, which is nice. All right, so apparently there's going to be something. So apparently there will be something. I don't know what it'll be, but there is going to be something. I'm just letting my health regenerate. There's going to be something that allows me to kind of like, I guess, jump onto walls and off of them or something. We'll figure it out in due time. I think I'd probably have to go back and talk to the, one of the robot dudes. To, you know, kind of move forward a little bit. Let's see, quests. Yeah, return to Fred. Yeah, that's what I need to do. We'll do that in a little while. Because I think there's like something here, you know? I mean, like, there's probably some kind of benefit to this. Okay, no, I was wrong. There's nothing there. Alright, I guess I'll go back to Fred and see what he's got for me. Give me a new quest. I think it can be hard to humanize robots and make them, you know, characters you care about, characters you can relate to. I think they've done a good job here. I mean, granted, we've only interacted with a couple, and I think in this video I really haven't interacted with a lot. So it maybe makes it a little bit more difficult to, you know, actually believe what I'm saying about the robots having, you know, a decent amount of humanity. But we'll go see Fred, and then that'll help drive the point home. Yeah, we are destroying robots, just like people destroy people. Wouldn't it happen if these were all sandwich-making robots? You know what? I think I can get up here now. Oh, sweet, I can. Wow, there's nothing up here. Oh, that's just like... It's like climbing to the top of something and you're like all excited about it, and then when you actually do it, you're like, oh, what was that for? Next, now that your mobility is improved, we can proceed to the next task. Our top priority now is to shut down access to our digital network, Ether. Ether is our virtual space, storing all our content and functions. We must cease all long-range communication to prevent the signal from spreading its influence further. I can't shut down remotely. Apex is taking all necessary precautions. NOD-X functions as our station for transmitting Ether's influence. Locate all 4 NOD-X's in Polis 13 and report back once you've destroyed them. When you come back, we'll address a significantly larger issue. Alright, that is a thing that we have to do. I still haven't found all of these things. I'm not really sure where those are. I don't even know the best place to go. These, I believe, are because those are quest items. But it doesn't really help. Like, I don't know what particular quest it is. I will say, like, if there's one, like, little bit of difficulty here, it's with trying to figure out, you know, some of the simple things. What is this? What do we got? We've got increased drone hill strength. Alright. Cool beans. Ah, it's the Synaptica, that's what it is. And I need a couple more of those. Alright, so looks like we've got one of these quest things right down here. That's down here somewhere. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, 1.9x complete. Trying to think of like the easiest way to get up to this one. Kind of trying to focus on completing these quest items right now. I feel like that's going to be required to kind of unlock. Oh God! Oh my goodness! Come on, you can do it, robot. I feel like that's going to be kind of required to, you know, make it to some other kind of locations. And I guess I was wrong with this. I think I'm going to have to go... I have to go up here. Dang, alright. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. The only downside with having unlocked basically all that, you know, that was there is that because I've unlocked everything that that place had to sell, I don't really know that there's anything else. You know, like I'm less encouraged to, I guess, participate in combat because I don't know if I'm going to be able to unlock anything else. And if I'm not going to be able to unlock anything else, there's not really much point in fighting people, and just instead I could just kind of keep pushing forward. And it's kind of like what's going to happen for a little bit. I'm just going to kind of... you know, skip out on combat. It's not that I don't like it or anything. I definitely really enjoy the combat. It's just, why get into fights if I can avoid it, kind of thing. Alright, see, I am confused. I can't tell if the... never mind. Right there. And we've got two more. Looks like it's just going to be easier to work my way to the right. Ah, a locked door. And I think the locked doors can actually be unlocked. Like, I think if I go up here, I should be able to unlock that somehow. To kind of, like, speed up some of the travel, but I don't really need it at the same time with the, fast travel points that I have. And I will say, man, it is very... it's very generous, the amount of, fast travel points that we have. We have quite a few. Like, I mean... I'm surprised, actually. A lot of Metroidvanias have this idea that you should have to travel long distances all the time, and that your time is about as precious as, you know, a Wendy's hamburger. That is to say, not very precious at all. But, you know, this game does not, it doesn't do that. It definitely feels as though they are taking into consideration that everybody has something they have to do, and the amount of time they have is somewhat limited, perhaps, and, you know, they might want to play this and pick it back up and play it another day. And if the demo is such a strong showcase of that, it definitely makes me very, very optimistic for the full game. Because it's like one of my favorite things is to be able to have a game that I can play, and if I need to take a break from it because I got stuff to do, and be able to come back to it and just not have to do a lot of backtracking. So the fact that there are so many locations that allow us to kind of fast travel, I think we're really we're in for like a good time and all that good stuff. So. I should have like tested my theory with some of these, with the idea that maybe I could unlock some of these doors that we've run into, but oh well. Nothing I can do about it at this point. Which is fine. Yeah, all the way to the right. So it looks like it's upstairs. I'm gonna go do the downstairs one first because I feel like that's something that could easily be forgotten about if I don't kind of go for it. And like I said at the very, I don't know, the very beginning, but like I said in the beginning-ish of the game, or the demo, whatever, I said that, you know, that I imagined as I went, you know, on in the game, I was going to get better and better at combat. And, you know, getting better at combat was going to make the whole experience, you know, more entertaining, and that has been true. I'm much better now than when I first started. And even though, like, there's been no increase to my combat capabilities, I just feel like I've kind of learned some of the things that work really well, some things that don't, how to deal with enemies in a better way. I feel like I'm just really happy with how things have been going. And it feels like, you know, it just doesn't happen a whole bunch, you know, things happen where you go into something and you're hoping for the best, and it's just never start picking things up in the way that you want to. But man, this has been a very rewarding experience, and I feel like I'm probably getting close to the end, and I'm kind of sad about that because I've been having a really good time. This is the kind of game I can load up and I could easily see myself playing for, you know, 2 or 3 hours at a time. Oh, it does bring back my extra shield health. And I'm pretty sure whatever it is I'm looking for is in this area somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it. It could be in the other room, but nope, it's right here. Alright, looks like we got just gotta go up there, and this quest line will be complete. Like the nice old lady said from oh my goodness, Poltergeist. This house is clear. She could have said clean, I don't remember. I always get that wrong when I try to remember it and I mention it, and I probably should stop and stick to other classic movies that I actually remember the lines to, like Jaws, and we're going to need a bigger boat, and that's not a whale, that is a shark. Yeah, it's actually that's it. Ooh, you know, here's one, since I'm playing a game with robots. Short Circuit, Johnny 5 is alive. Classic 80s or early 90s, I don't remember. I'm kind of a badass robot. The more I think about this, like, this robot is, like, just absolutely tearing stuff up. One thing I don't know that if I've mentioned, because I can't remember, but I don't think I did, is when it comes to, like, transitions, from moving into one scene to another, a lot of Metroidvanias have this idea that you just pop up, but then you just... that's it. And I'm not a big fan of it. What I really like about ReSetna is when we load into like one of these new parts of the level, we come in on the side so that we're not going to worry about falling back down. It's just a really nice aspect. You know, it doesn't, you know, it's not a crazy addition. It's just something that, you know, basically says, hey, we know that if you just kind of fell down, if you didn't move because you were taking a second to deal with the transition or whatever the case may be, you would just fall back down. So we're going to do you a favor and save you a little bit of time because we care about you, and allow you to kind of, you know, just drop over to the side so that you can actually continue as soon as you load into this area of the map. And I really like that. It's something that should be, I think, the normal. Like, I can't imagine why it's not the normal, but it isn't the normal. And again, I just think it should. I feel like getting to this particular quest item is a little harder than expected. Oh man, they really got me there. I'm so disappointed in myself. Like, that was... like, I watched it happen and just walked right into it. Alright, so we have completed both of these quests. We gotta return to Fred. Sweet. Maybe I'll get lucky and there's like a save point or something over here. We can fast travel our way through, but it might be a little bit of a long haul, which isn't a big deal. It's fine. We'll do it. Yeah, I can't wait till we figure out how to, like, get past those walls. Oh yeah, this is like the longest I've had to go without finding a fast travel point. Ooh, shit. Well, I kind of wanted to... I think that we're going to at some point get like some kind of ability to dash while, you know, with the combination of a jump. It feels like a kind of natural progression of things. And, you know, we'll, you know, almost certainly open up some new locations. Alright, Fred, I got wonderful news for you. Now on to the bigger issue, Sola 9. He's one of the guardians of Apex's defense mechanisms. We've been analyzing his outburst closely. We believe he is the signal's patient zero. I've been keeping Sola 9 dormant by feeding him code through an ether channel designed for pacification. But this approach is no longer sustainable. Sola 9 must be neutralized. You must act immediately. I don't want to go fight the guy. He seems like can we just not fight everybody? Does that have to be the answer? Oh, well, it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to get to. Alright, collect 4 more. I don't have 4 more chips, buddy. But you don't have anything else for me to use? Dang, alright. Alright, there's no more upgrades here, so I guess it's time to just, see if we can't, well, hold on. I want to look real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just going to be time for us to go and fight this boss. I did not mean to skip that. I thought he was jumping out and I was going to try to jump away. Alright. I'm not really sure of, like, the best way to fight this guy. But he hasn't been terribly difficult yet. It definitely seems like a good way to do it is like basically keep airborne as much as possible. I mean, with four more health, I don't know, health juice bucket things that I take, I don't think it'll be much of a problem. But, you know, if I kill this boss my first time, I'm gonna feel pretty good about myself because I normally always fail the first time I fight any boss. You know, it takes time to figure out like their attacks and everything, and I'm not what you would call a stellar professional player or whatever. I'd like to think of myself as like a casual person playing. Like, I'm like the person you would invite over to play games with you because you normally get very, very upset, and I'm more of a, you know, I just take it pretty chill and whatnot. Okay, well, I've done it. I killed him. I defeated him. I'd like to think that I didn't really kill him and he's just sleeping now. He's just a really tired robot. I'm guessing we need to go back. We go back here now, I guess. I definitely have defeated him. Does it just not recognize it in the quest log? Maybe I'm wrong and he's Oh, okay, something else has happened. Freedom is a verdict. A state that comes before any understanding of the self. You're still unaware of your true self, ReSetna. Yes, yet even in this digital void, you possess the power to choose. This power lies beyond any existential realm. Find me when you're ready to face your freedom. Thanks for playing the demo. Oh, the demo is over, I think. Let's save it, teleport back. Go tell Fred that we've done it. We killed the dude and we defeated... we completed the demo. Oh wait, Fred's back this way. Right? Yeah. Hey Fred. Aww. Okay, so we can't actually tell Fred that. And it looks like that is like kind of like the end of the demo. I don't believe any of the rooms that I haven't gone to are rooms I can actually get to. I think they're all kind of stuck on those walls or whatever. Yeah, I mean, you know, like at the end here, I'm gonna say that it's a really positive experience. I'm kind of bummed that the demo is over because I was having a really good time. Very enjoyable combat. I'm really looking forward to seeing more about the upgrade capabilities that we have going on because they're pretty cool. I really like the whole Tetris aspect where we get to kind of put everything together. I think that's super awesome. The link is in the description. I really encourage you to try this out for yourself, especially if you're a Metroidvania fan. This is probably shaping up to be one of the you know, better titles out there. It has just a lot of fun to it. So yeah, highly recommended. The link is in the description, and thanks for watching.